in the second day of rehearsals at Eurovision 2014 in Copenhagen, and with me now is the singer of the Hungarian entry for 2014, who's going in 16th and last place in the first semi-final, and that is Andras Kallay Saunders.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Now, you've got a strong American accent because you spent a lot of your time in America before you moved to Hungary.
Yes, I spent 20 years in New York. I've been in Hungary, well, I lived in Hungary for 9 years my whole life, but the past 4 years is when I actually moved back to Hungary.
Okay. And of course your dad is a musician in the USA, in
Yes.
New York you lived, wasn't it?
Well, yes, I lived in New York. Yeah, my dad, he's known as one of the best bass guitar players in the world. He played for Lou Reed, who unfortunately passed away not too long ago. So yeah, basically I was born into music. I was always surrounded by music.
So music was a career that was mapped out for you. Now some parents who are very successful in their field then tell their kids, don't do what I've done.
Well, they didn't tell me, Andras, you have to be a singer. They had no choice because I used to, when my mother would have guests over and I was a little kid, I would always run out into the living room and I would put on a show for everybody. So they already knew that, yeah, Andras is going to be a singer.
So, did you try to break into the music business in America before you moved to Hungary, or?
Well, I was in school, in college, studying business. Of course, I was always working on music. I was always in the studio. I was singing at smaller places like pubs and stuff like that, smaller venues. But I never really got that break. And 4 years ago, I visited my grandmother in Hungary, and then I entered the Megastar show, which I didn't even know existed. I remember I was sitting on the couch with my grandmother, and we saw a commercial, Megastar, and I said, Grandma, do you think I should try this out? And she said, yeah, go for it. And then now I'm here doing this interview.
So it's all her fault then, really?
Yeah, it's all her fault that I'm representing Hungary.
And today you had your first rehearsal this afternoon.
Yes.
How did it go? Were you happy?
I was very happy. I've never stood on a stage this big in my
It does
life.
look pretty massive.
It's amazing. The lighting, the sound, everything is just, it's amazing.
What did you think when you watched your performance back on the monitors afterwards?
I liked it. we still added a few changes, some camera angles and stuff like that.
Well, that's what rehearsals are for.
Yeah. But overall, the sound, the picture, it was very good.
Your song, of course, tackles a very difficult subject.
Yes.
And how do you balance the subject matter with having a song in the Eurovision Song Contest?
Well, it's not a typical Eurovision type of song, if there is one, but it's not about love, heartbreak, and stuff like that. It's about a serious topic, which is child abuse, domestic violence. The great thing about music is that there are no rules and boundaries. We can sing about whatever we feel like, express ourselves however. So I don't think it's a problem that I decided to sing about this topic. And unfortunately, it is something that happens all across the world every day. So.
And there was a personal involvement from a friend of yours.
Yes. Throughout my life, I have came across several people, including a friend of mine from my childhood, that had unfortunately experienced this growing up. So, yeah, like I said before, love is not the only topic to sing about. So.
What are you looking forward to most about the Eurovision Song Contest experience? You've had a little touch of it already.
Well, it felt amazing singing with no one in the audience. Now I want.
There's just some cardboard people in front of you.
Yeah, they were very nice to me. They were always smiling, so they might actually be there for the first semi-final. I just want to experience that feeling, singing, see the people in front of me. I want to feel the energy from the crowd. Hopefully, they will be cheering at the end of the song. I just want to experience this. It'll be amazing, I'm sure.
You've made a big breakthrough in the music industry in Hungary with #1 records. Do you think that's something you could have done if you'd stayed in America or not?
Well, the thing is that I would have never given up in America. I would have kept trying. I would have made an album and then shown it to record labels across New York. That was my next step before coming here. But I feel like there's nobody that can stop me from achieving anything in this world. Only I can stop myself, and I am my biggest enemy. So I feel there's nothing that I cannot do.
Well, I don't think you've got many enemies here, Andras. You're making lots of friends, and hopefully that means there'll be lots of votes when the semi-final takes place later in the week. It's been a great pleasure to talk to you. We wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again, hopefully, in the final.
I hope so.
Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.